Hey guys, Pitmaster here. Alright, I'm going to do a quick video, not about martial arts, so if you want a martial arts or fitness one, go over to the Pit Online Dojo at YouTube or thepitonlinedojo.com. But anyway, I want to talk about, this subject is actually close to me, because I love animals so much. Anyone that knows me knows I'm an animal, fanatic. I'll stop at pretty much every animal I ever see and pet it and cuddle with it, and I love animals. I've killed one animal in my life, one. And that was because it was a raccoon that was actually killing a kitten of mine. I had a breakdown after I killed this raccoon. The kitten ended up dying anyway. The feeling after I killed this raccoon that was killing my cat was unbelievable. I can't imagine somebody consciously, deliberately killing an animal. It's just I couldn't imagine it. Okay, with that said, I love meat. So when I buy meat in the store, I can separate, from killing the animal. Hypocritical, maybe that's hypocritical, but to be honest, if you're an animal lover, you think there's animal cruelty and whatever, do you think it's cruel when the cat kills the mouse, or the dog kills the cat, or, animals kill each other and they eat each other, and they have been since the beginning of time, and we are omnivores, so we do eat meat, and we're set up to do that way in our DNA. So it's a weird thing. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy, because I love animals so much, but I love meat, and I could never kill an animal to eat it. Probably if I had to hunt in the wild, I would probably become a vegetarian like that. Okay, people say fishing, they go fishing instead. Is that less cruel, really? Suffocating the fucking fish? Actually put a hook in its mouth, tricking it by putting some food on it. Then when it goes to thinks, oh, I get a little snack, bites down on the snack, you fucking hook it with a barb in a hook, and then you pull it up out of the water by its mouth, and then you let it suffocate to death. That's probably the most painful, torturous, inhumane way to kill any living thing, to suffocate it. Even fucking convicted scumbag killer, murderer, baby killers, when they kill them, they actually put them to sleep first, or they give them a bunch of Valium first, so they're out of it. They don't torture them while they're killing them. We do that to fish. You know that, don't you? When you pull a fish out of the water and just throw it on the boat, it's fucking suffocating there. It would be the same thing as if the fish were the big people and we were the little people, and they fucking tricked us with some snack, and we went to bite it, and they pulled us into the bottom of a pool and just held us there until we died. Suffocated to death. So, I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff, but we do eat meat. Okay, there's no way around that, and I think it's the healthiest, most vital way to live is to be a meat eater. I love the way Joe Rogan does it. Joe Rogan's a hunter. I could never be a hunter. But when he hunts for his food, and that's his meals. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what we're made to do. Hunters, gatherers. It's not just gatherers, it's hunters, gatherers. But for hunting for sport should be, I think, not only abolished, it should be punished by being hunted. I think anyone that hunts for sport should be hunted and shot himself or herself. I think it's just despicable. I think Michael Vick should be thrown into a cage, put peanut butter all over his fucking body, and then throw 10 starving pit bulls on his ass. I think that would be too nice to a scumbag like him. Okay, now let's get to with that said, let's get to Cecil, the poor lion that got shot. Okay, first of all, I feel terrible, and I think the dentist that shot him should be hunted and shot, no doubt about it. But I also think every one of those guides should be hunted and shot as well. Because he didn't do it by himself. I think people, I don't know why this turned racial, but I see so many posts and tweets with rich white this, rich white people love to this, rich white hunters love to take advantage of the poor animals. Okay, I agree with that. But they are marketed to by African companies that actually set up these safaris. Okay, they set it up, they market it, they pick the guys up at the airport, the rich guys, they bring them to base camp, which they set up, they pick the animal, okay, depends on what animal you want to shoot, you pay them 50,000, you get a tiger or a lion, you pay them like 80 grand, you get a giraffe, pay them a couple $100 grand, you get a really big elephant, and then these African people, they find the animal, they track the animal, they set bait for the animal, they call in the European or the American, pointing out the animal, and then usually while the animal's sleeping or resting or grazing, the American shoots the animal. Blood all over the American's hand. But every bit as much blood on every single one of those, usually there's like 10 to 12 people in each camp. And they're all Africans. And they're the ones, it's their company. I mean, Safari Club International. They had their convention last year at fucking Mandalay Bay in Vegas. They make tons of money bringing in Americans to kill their animals. Okay, so you know Cecil's name, don't you? How about the other 2,000 plus lions, tigers, monkeys, giraffes, elephants that got shot last year? You don't know one of their names, do you? You're a fucking hypocrite. I mean, you make such a big deal about this, such a big deal about the mean white dentist, but that's a whole business there. That's how Zimbabwe, probably that's their number one gross product. I don't know that for a fact, but they make a lot of money on setting up safaris, basically killing their animals, and they eat that shit too. They eat it anyway. It's like, what's the name of the cows? Do you guys know any names of the cows that are being slaughtered? No. You know Cecil's name because you're a fucking sensationalist. It hit the news and you're a fucking sensationalist. During the time that Cecil's got shot, there's been fucking 2 cops that have been murdered in the United States in the line of duty. Do you know either one of their names? There was 2 soldiers in Afghanistan that got their limbs blown off. Do you know either one of their names? I bet you don't. There was 93,000 cats and dogs that have been slaughtered, murdered in the United States, in your own homeland. You don't know one of their fucking names. It's crazy. There was 240 people killed by drunk drivers in the last 10 days. Last 10 days. I bet you don't know one of their names. Because it's accepted to you. They're just drunk drivers. Who the fuck cares? You don't give a fuck. You don't know their names. But you know the name of the dentist that killed Cecil. That's how fucking... You're so tied into social media and you put your whole mind on it. You're actually posting stuff about poor Cecil and they should kill that mean white dentist. While there's 240 fucking poor people slaughtered, murdered by drunk drivers. You don't know one of their names. So think about that. Alright? Think about that. Think about your priorities and a little bit of hypocrisy and think about what's real. And we're here in the United States. We got cats and dogs here. They might not be as majestic as Cecil, as the lions. I don't think anyone should kill a lion. You know I would fucking kill someone if I saw him killing a lion. But our fucking cats and dogs are our lions. They're just as majestic. Okay? Well, they are. Love them. You love fucking Cecil that much on Facebook? Love every animal you see. Love every cat, every dog. Treat them great. And if you got to eat meat, at least eat it and not know the frickin' what cow it came from. That's how I get away with it. But anyway, all right, thanks for coming. Please comment.